I've been awarded the all-time record holder for the biggest forex prop firm in the world, FTMO. If you take a look at my fully verified MT5 MyFX book trading statistics over the past 6 months, you'll see that I've had 32 trades on my funded $1 million A-book account. By the way, A-book means real funds. My best trade scored almost 20k, while my worst was just $48. So believe it or not, I didn't have any losing trades. Now, considering these impressive stats, you can clearly see that I learned to control over trading. But one of the most common questions I get on social media is, hey Bernd, how do I fix my over trading? This was when I realized that for most forex scalpers and day traders, overtrading is the single most destructive factor when it comes to their trading habits. It's like trying to eat too many cookies at once. You'll end up feeling sick and your trading won't be fun anymore. To make it simpler and more enjoyable, let's find ways to control the trading habit. Like many others, I too have experienced the challenges of overtrading. In this video, I want to share with you the 5 most common symptoms that causes overtrading. But don't worry, I've got you covered. I'll share my secret strategies to beat these symptoms and protect your trading profits. By following my tips, many have gained better control over their trading habits. So let's make it fun and easy to understand. Get ready to learn and improve your trading game. But first, let me ask you a question. Why is overtrading such a common issue in forex trading, yet there's no universally agreed upon solution? I mean, why can't I just give you a simple 5-step guide to fix your overtrading? Well, the reason is that overtrading isn't a standardized issue. Forex traders overtrade for various reasons. But here's the good news, most traders fall into common categories of root causes. And once we identify the proper root cause, we can diagnose and fix this issue. So let's dive in with the first question. How do you know that you're overtrading? Many novice traders make the mistake of thinking that all their winning trades were the ones they should have taken and all their losses were automatically overtrading. Obviously, that's not how trading works. Let's start by understanding what overtrading means. When it comes to making money in the markets, trading is a must. Without trades, well, you won't make a single dollar. So you need a certain number of trades to make your efforts worthwhile and profitable. Think of it like food. You need food to survive, right? But if you overeat or consume the wrong types of food, it can harm your health and even shorten your lifespan. However, you can't completely eliminate food because you need it to function properly. The same goes for overtrading. It's crucial to trade in order to make money in the markets. But there's a point where this behavior becomes unhealthy. Overtrading occurs when you go beyond the conditions that help you to be consistently profitable in the market. Bottom line, we can define it as the inability to stick to our trading plan, checklist, playbook, whatever you want to call it. Before we jump into the solutions for overtrading, let's define the different symptoms and causes of overtrading. Once we determine the root cause, we can find a cure. So please watch until the end to get the cure for your overtrading. There are a few common triggers that I've noticed in my students and for myself. Let's dive into the top 5 causes of overtrading. Number 1. Lack of a trading plan. Firstly, most traders don't have a trading plan at all. Having a trading plan is detrimental because it allows us to determine whether we should have taken a trade based on our predefined criteria backed by data and experience. Winning or losing doesn't define whether we should have taken a trade, only our strategy does. If you look back and realize that based on your strategy, you should have taken a trade because all the variables lined up and you executed the proper set, stop, entry, target, but it just didn't work out, that isn't overtrading. That's just statistics and it's part of the job as a trader. Many new traders tend to confuse their losing trades with being overtrading when that simply isn't the case. Number 2, fear of missing out, FOMO. Secondly, we have a psychological issue, fear of missing out, FOMO. When the markets are moving and you see those big red and green candles on your screen, it's tempting to want to jump in, even if it means deviating from the trading plan impulsively. I bet you remember at least one trade where you couldn't resist the urge to jump into the market, fearing you would miss out on all the action. But here's the thing, these FOMO-triggered trades are the worst. You are chasing price. This action often results in a terrible risk to reward proposition. Professionals never chase price. They let price come to them. Number 3, boredom. Next up, there's the good old boredom factor. Waiting for the right trade is all about patience, and it can be challenging. Sometimes we just want some action. It's the urge of wanting to be in a trade all the time. You see, there are times when a strategy won't generate any trades. It might feel like a bad thing because, well, no trades mean no money, right? But here's the thing. Knowing when the conditions aren't favorable and it's more profitable to stay on the sidelines is a crucial aspect of trading. In fact, learning not to trade is as important as knowing when to trade. The waiting game for a trade to align can get boring, and that's when the temptation to enter trades without the right conditions kicks in, leading to overtrading. With every trading strategy, there are A+ and B or even C setups. It's easy to fall into the trap of taking weak setups that don't fully meet the criteria of your trading plan. This often happens out of impatience or a desire for more activity. Number 4 is greed. Overly large position sizes can result in overtrading. This is a slightly different type of overtrading because it's not about placing more trades, but rather committing too much risk per trade. This usually stems from greed, where you start imagining all the profits you could make if the trade goes your way. Always consider potential losses and avoid letting greed dictate your trades. Number 5 is revenge trading. Engaging in impulsive and reckless trading is a common pitfall, especially when driven by emotions like revenge. We have all experienced it at some point. You take a loss or get stopped out prematurely, only to witness that price move in the direction you had initially anticipated. It can be emotionally painful to be proven right, but miss out on the opportunity due to a certain stop loss trigger. Learn from your mistakes and move on, rather than seeking revenge through trading. The temptation arises to make up for the loss by increasing our trading size and chasing after the move. However, what many traders fail to realize is that revenge trades often violate all your initial setup rules. These trades are not as promising as we initially believe. They do not warrant a re-entry, let alone with the same or larger position. If the trade violates that level and stops us out, it is no longer the setup we believed it to be. Let's now discuss the cure for your specific symptoms. Number 1. So what's the solution for symptom number 1? Lack of a trading plan. It's simple. You need to build your own trading plan. Start defining the trades you have an edge in and screenshot charts, variations and all sorts of these patterns. This way you can study and stick to what's in your trading plan. Here are some additional recommended solutions that I often suggest. Consider setting a maximum number of daily, weekly, monthly trades or a maximum negative P&L limit. Journal your trades to identify how biases impact your trading and hinder your performance. Implement safeguards and preventative measures to combat those biases. Eliminate sources of bias, such as refraining from reading research reports and third-party signals. Practice making trades solely based on chart analysis, disregarding other opinions. Shift focus from the need to be right to take only trades that meet your trading plan. Make it a daily goal to consciously rely only on the chart during trades. Limit the number of daily and weekly trades and journal your trades to identify biases. These solutions are practical and can be implemented to address bias effectively. Number 2, let's fix your FOMO. Identifying these tendencies may seem straightforward, but preventing them requires significant environmental controls. Some of the solutions involve eliminating triggers for FOMO and then cultivating a mindset that prioritizes self-focus and personal progress rather than comparing oneself to others. Here are a few suggested ideas. Mute specific Telegram and X accounts or group chats during market hours. Kindly request your trading buddies not to share their positions with you unless for review purposes after the trade, and establish rules for yourself like taking a walk or logging off when feeling emotionally overwhelmed. Spending time outdoors can be incredibly helpful in regaining emotional balance. Additionally, it's important to utilize your emotions as indicators. That pit in your stomach can be a signal to step away from the charts and redirect your focus elsewhere. If needed, taking a day off to reflect on why other people's trades bother you can provide valuable insights. Learning to genuinely celebrate others' success and view it as an opportunity to learn from them is an important mindset to develop. These practices, although not easy, can gradually help prevent impulsive FOMO-driven trades. Mainly to combat FOMO, avoid trading-related distractions during market hours, spend time outdoors, and learn to celebrate others' success. Number 3, fixing boredom trades boils down to one thing. Learn to be patient and don't waste your resources on trades that aren't worth it. Think of yourself as a sniper with limited bullets. Your trading account is also limited, so use caution and avoid wasting all your resources on losing trades. Your motto has to include 3 words: quality over quantity. You need to understand that the quality of your trades matters more than the quantity. Your trading edge is what boosts your success rate, and taking low quality trades will reduce it to randomness. It won't be specific anymore. Instead, I recommend setting safeguards to limit damage on slow days or weeks and focusing on productive work. Some safeguards include setting a maximum number of trades per day or week unless they are all justified, and you give yourself permission for more. Creating a daily and weekly watch list to assess the days and weeks activities and the number of markets to trade is also productive practice. Make sure you only take the highest quality trade setups. I call them all-stars aligned setups. You might call them A+ setups. Make it as a rule to only take A+ setups. If you're a day trader, set yourself office hours. For example, if you trade the US session, only take trades in the first 2 hours of the session. If you don't find any A+ setup during this window of opportunity, step away. Don't force trades. There's always a tomorrow. Being aware of seasonal patterns and slower periods, such as during summer or market holidays, is important. Utilize those slow periods for productive research and development work, or go to the gym. Another idea worth exploring is developing a meditative practice during slow periods to improve focus and consciousness. To handle boredom, focus on quality trades, set limits, and use slow periods for research and development. Remember, slow and boring periods don't mean no work. They simply mean no trading when there is no edge. Number 4, to cure greed, let's address symptom number 3. I don't want to spend too much time on it because I've created 2 amazing videos on this topic that I want you to watch. I'll share the link in the video description. First, I want you to use the fixed dollar risk model, which I discuss in my money and risk management video. Second, I want you to do proper milestone planning using 2 key performance indicators: risk to reward and win-loss ratio. You can find all the details in my how to make your first 100K video. By implementing these measures, I can guarantee that you will start trading with a process-based mindset and eventually get rid of the toxic money-centered approach. Number 5. To prevent revenge trading, you need to establish rules for when you're not in a proper mental state to trade. Factors like poor sleep, sickness, distractions, or emotional imbalance can negatively impact trading performance. Reduce risk limits if you're not in an optimal state. Additionally, set rules about avoiding drinking or late night activities during the work week. If your mind is unfocused or foggy during the trading day, take a break, go to the gym, have a nap, or reset. Sometimes it's best to call it a day. Tracking sleep using devices like an Apple Watch can provide valuable insights. Use your sleep score as input in your pre-market preparation. These solutions help prevent trading when you're not at your mental best, which can amplify overtrading tendencies. Establish rules for trading when you're not in an optimal mental state. Track your sleep and adjust your trading accordingly. Keep in mind that these causes and solutions for overtrading are not exhaustive. We are all unique and complex individuals. However, my measures will help you objectively dissect your own overtrading issues, identify them, and build effective solutions. It's important to note that the reasons for overtrading may change based on different situations or over time. Sometimes we trade out of the desire to be right, while other times we trade because our trading plan is not specifically defined. To truly address our problems, we must objectively analyze each individual trade. I hope these examples and proposed solutions help you better understand and dissect your own reasons for overtrading. Remember, as human discretionary traders, we can strive to be better than we were the day before, but perfection is not the goal. As traders, our goal is to improve daily and make better decisions, not chase perfection. Like playing poker, making the right decision to fold our hand is paramount regardless of what card comes next. The same principle applies to trading. We should evaluate a trade's success based on our adherence to our system rather than the subsequent outcome. If you like this video, I'm sure you will like my other videos where I spill secrets of the trading industry. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Happy trading, see you in the next video.